Welcome to Going the Extra Mile, a podcast brought to you by Newleaf Training and Development. Each edition is sure to lift your spirit and encourage you in today's working world. Enjoy.
Time. When I was a young boy growing up in England, our TV stations all closed down at 4 p.m. on Sunday evenings. Therefore, that was the night my parents would play their records. They only had a few albums, as I recall: the best of the Carpenters, the best of Bread, the best of Elton John, the musical Godspell, Tapestry by Carole King, Saturday Night Fever by the Bee Gees, and 2 albums of Simon & Garfunkel, Bridge Over Troubled Waters and Bookends. Whenever I hear any of the songs from these albums, I'm transported back to 25 Overhill Road like it was yesterday. The lyric of one of the Simon & Garfunkel songs, Hazy Shade of Winter, starts with the rather haunting line, time, see what's become of me. I heard this recently and it set me thinking about the concept of time. Time is such a vital resource, especially in the workplace. We often hear of people trying to manage time, but it's an oxymoron. We cannot manage time as it marches on regardless and waits for no one. The best we can do is to manage our priorities. I've noticed in the workplace there are essentially 2 types of time management issues: process and people. Our goal with processes is to be as efficient as possible. No one ever starts processes, policies, or procedures thinking, I hope this takes me as long as possible. Our goal with people, on the other hand, is to build trust. Wouldn't you agree with me? When you have effective relationships at work, you get things done and quicker. Conversely, think about a work relationship where the trust is low. Doesn't everything slow down? See, when trust is low between people, there's more double checking, meetings about meetings, more email, and more negativity. As a result, we end up wasting time and losing time by spending time where we don't need to. I've also noticed how some people know where to invest time to get a good return. I remember working for one leader called Nicholas. He was a people-centered leader. He prioritized his time to ensure he was building effective relationships with everyone he worked with, and was a very genuine person. He always worked hard, but within a reasonable working week. I don't ever seem to recall him working on the weekends or evenings. He always knew what was important right now. Nicholas focused on being a man of high character and high competence. He extended trust to people. He would trust and then verify. If he had an issue with someone, he would go straight to them. He wouldn't gossip or talk negatively of others. He gave people the benefit of the doubt. Nicholas focused on people. He knew it was people who made things happen, and that effective people could solve inefficient processes any day of the week. As a result, he did get good results. In preparation for this article, I searched out Nicholas on LinkedIn. Although he's now a little older, I can still see that he's married to his wonderful wife. His young children, as I remember them, are all grown up now with children of their own. He seems fit and healthy. And come to think of it, I do remember how he would always prioritize family time and invest time in his exercise, carefully watching what he ate. He's now the chief executive officer of a major hotel company in Europe, which doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Time, see what's become of me while I look around for my possibilities, as the song goes. See, it's the second stanza of that first line, which I also believe is vitally important in this one precious life. We ultimately become what we choose. Each day we're presented with possibilities and choices as employees. Will we be positive or will we be negative? Will we go the extra mile today or not? Will we be a peacemaker at work or a troublemaker? Will we lift our eyes up to people and look for their nobility as human beings, or bury our heads in the process and talk bad of others? Will we invest in our own health by carving out time for exercise and watch what we eat, or shall we not? We've each been given this precious commodity called time. Let's ensure we work well as employees and create the right conditions for people in which to thrive if we're leaders or business owners. Let's ensure that we invest time wisely and not waste it.
I hope you found that short story useful, and if you did, feel free to rate, review, and share this podcast. We'll be back next week with another episode, and we also invite you to check out our other weekly podcast, Take 5, an inspiring interview with a leader worth listening to. Bye for now.